Hi crafty friends, it's Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, and in today's video we are making these really fun shakers that also are envelopes that we can put on the edge of a page of our journal and then tuck stuff in. Also super pretty on the front side. I love this one. I didn't have very much of this fabric left. This is the fabric I used on most of my journals, but I have enough to make a couple. This is the fabric we'll use in the tutorial. Then I have these with the curved edge. I purchased the frames at Hobby Lobby. If I'm able to, I'll link it. If not, I'll link something similar. Things you'll need is the frame, acetate sheets, I'll link those, sequins, and again, this is just a die cut in there. You wouldn't have to do that. Depending on your fabric, you may want to see your fabric more, but I liked that it looked like there was a mushroom growing inside. And then we have this one. And then this fabric I used is from the Dollar Tree. So, all right. Let's set this over here and we will get started. I've got a glue stick for my material, some double-sided tape. Again, you're going to need a frame of some sort. I'm using a die cut, a piece of acetate, and a smaller sized envelope, and these came from Dollar Tree too. So let me push this stuff out of the way and we will get started. This was so much fun to make. I really enjoyed it. All right, so very, very carefully you are going to deconstruct your envelope. And this being from the Dollar Tree, I don't know if all envelopes are this way, but they're very easy to deconstruct. I can't speak to like envelopes from Walmart or other places, but these were really easy to pull apart. So this is how you want it to look, just like this. I do not take this little piece off because I'm actually going to utilize that when I add it to the journals. I may have to add additional glue, but I'm going to use that. We are going to use our glue stick. You'll want to make sure you're using a permanent bond glue stick. I love the Tombow Mono glue sticks. Yoo-hoo. This is an Aleene's glue stick I got from the Dollar Tree, and it works really good. So I'm just going to use what I have and make sure I'm really generous with putting on the glue stick. These were so easy and quick to make. They were awesome. So I film ahead, guys, and you will be seeing this the last week of the mushroom theme month, and then the following week I'll do a flip through. I think that Monday is still part of August. I'll do a flip through of maybe not all the journals, but some of the journals, and then we will be starting our next month theme. And I thought I would let you know that it is going to be a very like coquette, cutesy Halloween journal, like a pink and black color theme. I have purchased a lot of items from the Dollar Tree for this journal, and I was doing research on what theme I wanted to do next month and kept coming back to that journal. So that's what I'm going to do for my theme. And I'm also going to be making Christmas journals behind the scenes, and I will film that, but those won't go up until November. Will be when you actually see my Christmas content. But I need to get those Christmas journals done for my craft fair. All right. So I'm just making sure that that is pressed down very well. And now I'm going to cut it out. So we have been having really, really bad storms here in Indiana and a whole lot of rain. My sister, yesterday we had, I don't think it's been, I haven't watched the news to know for sure that it was classified as a tornado, but there was definitely a debris path that was close to where I live. And for any of you that don't know, I live in a mobile home park. I have a double wide and I live here. We all have separate homes, but my dad lives here. My mom did live here, my brother, my sister, and my niece. And we, like I said, we all have our own dwellings. But last evening, my sister had a tree go through her mobile home. And for anyone who lives in a mobile home, I think we can all agree that that is our worst fear, is tornadoes, because we do not have a storm shelter or place to go here in our park. But anyway, that happened, and I feel so bad for her. Her mobile home is, of all of ours, the newest. I think it's 5 years old, maybe. So I hate that for her, but she seems to be taking it in stride, and already contacted the insurance company, and they were supposed to be out today if they could make it. If not, it will be Monday. My brother went down and tarped the roof, was able to move the tree off enough to be able to tarp the roof so no more water could get inside, and she cleaned up as best she could, but they told her not to do too much because they need to get pictures. So after you get that all cut out, and this is going to stay adhered, but if you wanted to, you could sew it, but I didn't on mine, and I feel like they're gonna hold just fine. I go ahead and I refold the tabs on the side of the envelope in, because we are basically going to refold this and glue it together so it is a cloth envelope. And we're using the paper envelope as our guide. Just putting a little glue down. Right. These would be fun for any theme. I think if you have leftover material, for sure it's worth making one of these cloth envelopes. They're so nice and they're just really fun texture, I think. But there's that. All right. There we go. There is our envelope. Just like that. It's so cute. I love it. And you can decide if you want it to go on this side of the page or this side of the page. I actually like it this way better because more of the flowers are going this direction. So we're going to set that off to the side and get started on our next step. Our next step is to put double-sided tape on the front of this frame. Again, this is just double-sided tape from Dollar Tree. I had it in my stash and just using what I have. All right. Yeah, last night when it was storming, I don't get scared at all during storms. We have them every spring here in Indiana. This is the first time we've had one this late in the summer. But if you look out my back door, it's sliding glass is what they are, and so it's a large opening of sliding glass, and you can see into my backyard and into my neighbor's yard. And they've got 2 trees in their yard that are well established. I'm not an expert on trees to know how long they've probably been there, but they're very tall, big trees. And the wind was blowing so hard they were completely bent over, like I was waiting for them to snap. But it was definitely scary. That is probably one of the few times I've actually been scared during a storm. All right. So we will take our backing off of our double-sided tape. I love a shaker in journals. Like if there's a way for me to make one work for the journal without it looking too juvenile, I always want to put one in there. And I love, love, love how these turned out. Then I'm taking my, it's a 4x6 piece of acetate. If you don't want to go out and buy one, if you're just making one of these, feel free to take packaging and use the acetate that comes with a lot of packaging. And I'm just lining it up with the edge of this frame. And you could probably make your own frame too by cutting it out of cardboard and then using like a cereal box cardboard, and then using scrapbook paper of some sort to decorate the frame. I'm just trying to think what would be an easy way for as many people as possible to have what they need in their stash right now to make this. So we could use acetate from packaging, cereal box to cut out, just as you can see, a rectangular frame. You may have to use a box cutter and an X-Acto knife to get the shape cut, and then double-sided tape. There is our shaker box, and I'm going to flip it over. I'm putting my die cut that I want to be the focal point. I'm not gluing it down, I'm just sitting it in there. And then I'm going to grab some sequins. These are from the Dollar Tree too. I'm using a lot of Dollar Tree items on this, not intentionally, just happened to be that way. Now what I want to do is, this is going the right way. Here's my fabric envelope. I'm going to flip it over and eyeball because I want it to be in the middle. And I also kind of want to see how far, so it doesn't need to be in very much from that edge, because it takes up pretty much the whole cover, as you can see with this one. And we're just going to add our glue. All right. I'm going to probably have more videos coming out this week than I normally do, because I have a lot more embellishments I'm hoping to get made. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm wanting to make sure I've got about the same amount at the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to set it down. Flip it over, and right now I still have time to make minor adjustments. The glue is not set. But as you can see, it is such a cute shaker. I love it. And then just let it dry. All right, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the mushroom shaker fabric envelopes? I don't know. I haven't came up with the title yet for this video. We'll see what I come up with. Don't forget to keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.